everybody, Crystal Kitsune here, and I am big, like full screen my face. So that must mean that it's Universal Yums time, and you'd be right. So my Universal Yums came Monday, and that's why I'm doing them today, instead of normally I do them Thursday night and they upload on Friday. I was actually hoping that they'd get here this weekend and I could do it like Saturday or Sunday, but excuse me, or Sunday or Monday, I should say, for you guys. But alas, no. So, but I got the box Monday, even though it said it was supposed to be here on the 20th, and of course it didn't come on the 20th, which was Saturday. So anyway, got my box, so it's time to find out what happens in here, what kind of stuff happens in here. Okay, so the birthplace of Tetris, which I guess is Russia, I think, if I'm correct. Because like if you play like the original, because this is the birthplace of Tetris, and if you played the original Tetris, which I have and I still own, for the Game Boy, you listen to the music that's played in it, and it's very Russian, I think. So we shall be confirmed of that in just 1 second. So open this box and welcome to Russia, like I said. Okay, so in this box today, and I've got my drink just in case the stuff tastes bad, which we've known that happens sometimes. So hang on. Okay, sorry. People just love me and they just want to text me all the time. Okay, so anyway, so we got Russia, and so we get to find out what all goodies. Now, Russia should be fine. They're homes of a lot of good snacks. Okay, whatever. I mean, I've gotten stuff, I think, from Russia before. I don't know if I've gotten them with, I mean, I definitely didn't get with the Universal Yums, but I think I've gotten, Russian stuff from a different location. I might have gotten Russia from Snack Crate at one point. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly. So here is our booklet, which tells us all the stuff that we've got in here today, and we will try them all. Okay, so first of all, we've got holodets and horseradish husks, which I'm not gonna like because it's horseradish. Horseradish is meat jelly and horseradish rye breadsticks. Already that sounds disgusting. Meat jelly. But holodets apparently is a popular snack in Russia. So, and then we got Korovka Fairytale roll cake, which looks pretty decent. I like sweet stuff. Okay. So then we got Blackcurrant Zephyr, chocolate covered blackcurrant marshmallow. That's questionable, because if you look on the package of this thing, it looks like those little cake things that I had before that I got from the Ukraine store, and the chocolate was kind of gnarly tasting. So I'm kind of afraid that that's what this is going to taste like, with that really bad tasting chocolate. Hopefully not. It seems like when they have like that kind of jelly or whatever, or fruit, it wasn't currants, it was like date or something, or plum, and it was like really bad. Then we got shashlik, or shish kebab. Shish kebab flavored potato chips, so that shouldn't be too bad. Grapefruit chocolate bar, dark chocolate with grapefruit. Again, dark chocolate and me are not a happy pair. Red October crepish, which is soft toffee with peanuts, so that should be good. Then we got caramel dreams, caramel with lemon fondant and jam, and then Forest Fairy honey peanut delight, chocolate covered honey with honey and peanut candy. Also sounds good. So some of them sounds like they're hit, some of them sound like a miss. So we shall try these things here, which are the first things on the list, which are the meat jelly and horseradish. Now, if you don't know what horseradish is, it feels like I'm lisping every time I say horseradish. Horseradish. Basically, it's like a kind of it's like regular, like if you ever seen like a red radish, it's in that family. But it's also the same kind of stuff that wasabi is made out of. Wasabi is made out of horseradish. So they smell awful. Actually, they just smell like meat. They smell like kind of like Vienna sausages or something. So here is the stick. It looks like it's freeze dried and or sponge. Actually, technically, it looks like a sponge, a dirty sponge that got cut up into little strips. So lovely. But it smells like a Vienna sausage. It's kind of the consistency of like a very I'm trying to think of. I mean, they're really in the refrigerator, so that's why they're semi-hard. It tastes mostly like a Vienna sausage, but they got these breadsticks. And chopped up breadsticks. Let me see. There's the rind of that one. So basically, they're just breadsticks, chopped up. But it tastes like horseradish and meat. They're not terrible. I do get the spice from the horseradish. Well, there's a picture of the horseradish. There. I mean, it's not like the best flavor of things, but I mean, if I had to survive on this alone, I would do it because it's not that bad. I was actually expecting something way worse, so good on you. And also, you probably haven't noticed, but I've been growing my nails out. It is actually quite a feat because I'm notorious, for anybody who knows me really well, that I bite my nails. And so, to have them, I like put clear polish and some glitter on them. Well, this is a nice close-up shot. Usually they're not this clean. They usually got nail polish on them. Like, I was gonna do my nails this color last night, but then it was kind of late, so I was like, oh, I'll just do clear coat and glitter instead. Okay, so the next thing that was on the list was what, that roll? Yeah, the Fairytale roll. Okay, so let me grab that. And this box here. Oh, we got two of them, that's cool. So we got two of these things. Baked milk roll. They're both the same thing, so that's pretty cool. Usually they only just give you one of these things. I mean, it's pretty decent size, so for it to give you two of them, it's kind of amazing, actually. So here's what it looks like. It looks like a snail. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. It smells weird with that. Actually, it smells like the tiramisu that I had before. I bought a tiramisu cake from the international store, and it had like a layer of like coffee flavored frosting or whatever. And that's kind of what it smells like. It's very spongy. Got chocolate on the bottom. And whatever's swirled in the middle. Let me read what it says actually on here. Because they give you little excerpts about it. This may look like a plain pastry, but it's something much more meaningful. For many Russians, this cake is a part of both their country's tough history and their childhood. Originating during the Soviet times, this tender sponge cake was rolled with a thick, buttery cream and served in slices. But the most intriguing part about the Fairytale cake has never been on the inside, it's the decorations. For many years, the cake lugs were famously adorned with elaborate icing swirls, colorful flowers, dried fruits, and homemade chocolate. For many who lived during the tough Soviet period in Russian history, one of the fondest memories as children is peering through the bakery windows and admiring the brightly colored cakes. Today, the iconic cakes are still enjoyed through the country, but as you'll see as you open this package, they're not ornately decorated anymore. And that's where you come in. You put on some sprinkles, icing, chocolate syrup, peanut butter. That is what the this is called Fairytale cake after all. Let your imagination run wild. I mean, it tastes pretty good by itself, so don't really need all that jazz. But ate through half of it already. And I'll give the other one to my mom. Eat the rest of this later. Okay, so next is the what was it? Blackcurrant Zephyr. Let me cleanse my palate here first. With some carbonated brown caramel syrup. Okay, so this is blackcurrant and chocolate. Zephyr, whatever Zephyr is. Also, my shirt is actually, like, you can call me anything, just don't call me early in the morning. Call me early in the morning, because I'm not a morning person. Okay, so here is the thing. And it smells exactly like those things that I had before. It's that smell of that chocolate that's just kind of disgusting. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fruit I don't know what the fruit does to the chocolate, or if it's just the chocolate that you use. But not as bad. Definitely a little higher quality chocolate than the other ones that I tried. Still has that same kind of smell though. So I was worried that this was not going to taste well. Or good, or whatever. Because it still has like an aftertaste of that chocolate. It's actually kind of upsetting because the premise of these things are actually, like, they sound really good. But once you get that chocolate in there, it just tastes really bad. And I know it's not supposed to. So that's why I'm kind of like upset about it. A lot of candy in this one. We got two pastry, but everything else is candy. Except for the two salty things. The ones that we tried that taste like Vienna sausages, and then this here, which is coming up next. Actually, no, this is coming up next. I was gonna open up the grapefruit bar, and I'm like, oh wait, no, this is next. These are Shish Kebab flavored potato chips. I never had a shish kebab that I know of, but they don't look like regular potato chips. They look kind of like air popped chips or whatever. It's a snack time. They say they're potato chips, but these don't look like potatoes. They look like packed in peanuts. But it tastes really good. You guys are really good. Very good. That's just fair. Okay. Let's stop. Okay, we got a few minutes going on the thing here, so I gotta hurry up and get cracking because I actually kind of started talking about other stuff and didn't get around to no golden ticket. If you know what that reference is from, congratulations. But more so on the original, not the remake, because the remake is just creepy. Like, they always try to make remakes of movies to make them better. In my opinion, they usually make them worse. But I digress. Anyway, good catch. Here is the Grapefruit Chocolate Bar. Dark chocolate with grapefruit, so it's supposed to be like in the middle. But it's like grapefruit with jelly, not cream, which is what it looked like. On the thing, it shows it to look more like a cream. This is the jelly. So, that was unexpected. I mean, not bad for dark chocolate and grapefruit, but yeah, not my cup of tea. Okay, so the last thing we got is a candy. I keep talking with my mouth full, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to get through these last few things because we're running short on time. Well, I mean, we got a little extra because I usually only time it for 20 minutes. But then usually I go over that anyway. So, we're kind of good. But dark chocolate, again, not my forte. I never really liked dark chocolate. I'm gonna keep that out. This one here is the toffee. It's what, honey toffee? Oh, soft toffee with peanuts. So here is a piece of it. It comes in a long brick like that. Nice soft chewy. Always a plus. Taste is kind of semi-mediocre. Well, I'm glad it's soft because I fucked up teeth, but like, as far as toffees, it's kind of lackluster. Like, toffee usually has like a really bold flavor, but for some reason, it's just kind of meh. I mean, I'm sure if I just didn't have like dark chocolate in my mouth, it probably would taste a lot better. But okay, so here is the Caramel Dreams, which is caramel with lemon fondant jam. So it looks like this coming out of the package. Cross section. This was not too bad. I know it's chewy. Chewy's always good. It always kind of reminds me of, it tastes like something I've had before. Probably any lemon flavored candy. And this here is the Forest Fairy Honey Peanut Delight, which chocolate on the outside. And a little harder than I expected. Probably because it was in the fridge. I don't think it would be that hard normally. Okay, let me go ahead and read the front part, and then we'll try to remember to read the thing on the back, which shows us of our new box for November. Okay, do you remember those little Russian stacking dolls? They're called Matryoshka. Matryoshka. Yeah, well, I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. Whatever that word is. Matryoshka. Traditionally, the outside of the doll looks old and friendly, but to anyone who ever played with one knows there's much more under the surface in many ways. They're a good metaphor for modern Russia. Modern Russia, and a fine jumping off point for our adventure this month. When you think about our journey this October, consider that we're only reaching the second or third doll. Beyond those superficial, but not quite at the heart of things. We hope to bring you a bit more insight to this complex country through details of Russia's amazing food and talented people. Stories that aren't quite newsworthy, but represent the everyday elements of society. But we'll get nowhere close to exploring the innermost doll, the little Matryoshka, excuse me, with true depths of Russia. With that, we recommend reading on our guided discussions on the back cover, and speaking as a family or group of friends about your viewpoints on this month's destination. So I have to get all like this discussy with your family. Come on. Thank you. So as we begin this journey, we'll start focusing first on something that doesn't get discussed enough, our similarities to the Russian people. Turns out we all like delicious yums, from creamy blackcurrant marshmallows to savory shish kebab chips. I guarantee there's more than a few yums in this box that make this intriguing country worth a visit. So, there's that. And the very last thing that we have is the thing on the back, which is a clue to the next box, and I often forget to read this, and I'm sorry. Okay, so this country is small, but there's a lot to see. Streets made of water and blue pottery, plus pralines, sweet waffles, and large wheels of cheese. It'll be sad when it's over and leave saying, "More, please." Venice? Where's Venice? Because that's the only place that I know of that has streets of water is Venice. So that's probably where we're going, is Venice, which I think is in Italy. We'll find out. But anyway, that's all for October's snack crate, or snack box, Universal Yums. I keep calling it snack crate, even though it's not snack crate, it's Universal Yums. So, thanks so much for watching. I really enjoy doing these snack crate box things. Although, like, the last couple ones that we had, like, even though there was, like, a lot in there, the snacks were actually really kind of not great. And I got these snack crate boxes to try different things, you know, because different countries have different popular snacks, and I thought it was really cool to like just try stuff from different countries, which I still am going to do. I'm still going to have their subscription and everything, but I liked the Universal Yums one better because it gives you more. They're usually very prompt about delivery, and you get like a bunch of stuff. Like the snack crate one I canceled because they were late, like really late on one episode, on a couple of months, and I barely got anything in my box, and I'm paying basically the same amount I was for snack crate, but I'm getting like a whole lot more stuff, a bigger variety, and it's just usually all really good stuff. So, like, I'm not sponsored by them by any means, but if you're thinking about getting a box subscription of, like, something like this, I would recommend this one. If you were going to buy a subscription box service to international foods. There are other ones out there. Besides Snack Crate, there's, like, Munch Box, I think, or Munch Pack, I think it's called. And, there was another one that I was looking at, but I completely forgot what it's called. But anyway, so that's going to be it for today's video. We're still in the month of October, and I probably will shell out a couple more scary videos. before the end of the month. Don't quote me on that either, because I may or may not get to it. I'm not sure, but I will definitely try. Hopefully you enjoy this series. I really do enjoy it myself. So make sure to keep watching for the snack boxes that come every week, every month, every week. It's not every week. I wouldn't be able to handle it if it was every week. But anyway, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.